His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports and President of Bahrain Athletics Association, praised the performance shown during the second strongest Bahraini man qualifiers, which concluded on Saturday in Saif Mall. The qualification round of the championship, held under the theme #BeMonster, lasted for 2 days, while the finals will commence on 22nd to 23rd February 2019.
It's always important for any nation to participate in athletes or sports of any kind. And Bahrain, actually, if you just saw the Olympics recently, they won a lot of medals. And I think it's nice that the young generation get involved in anything that represents their country. Because Bahrain's a small nation, you need a lot of people to, bring it to the platform. I'm really looking forward to it. We're here today to support some people actually that my husband, he knows. And it's been really nice to see them up there on the stage.
The strongest Bahraini man championship is part of His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa's humanitarian and sport initiatives that are aimed at supporting youth and sports sectors, and its proceeds will be reserved to support cancer patients.
So the second edition is going to happen is everything, as I can see, it's well organized, as well as the heat of the youth of people just joining in. It's just giving a great experience for the future, as well as I can see few people 16 or 17 years old just competing and even getting better for the future in Bahrain. Yeah, so what's happened is we're going to have a developed sport and more competition in each sport that you have. From before, I started in Bahrain for the MMA and now in powerlifting and strongman, so it's going to be a great future for Bahrain as well.
His Highness Sheikh Khalid said the performance appeared in the qualifiers in all the weights reflect the strong preparations made by the participants who took part in the event, stating that they also give clear signs of their solid body strengths, physical abilities, and potentials.
I'm really happy that Bahrain is holding such initiatives here. We're building a platform for such sports or events for people who really are interested in such sports. I love how it's well organized. This is not my first time here. I've been to Bahrain's Strongest Man I think it was in March, which was in Bahrain Bay. I loved that too because it was very well organized. It was the level of competition was very nice. I was very impressed with the Bahraini youth. I'm very impressed with the level of competition. I have realized that Bahrainis are very competitive, mashallah, and they're very strong. And that's very good that this kind of competition will give them the opportunity to participate not only here, but internationally and worldwide. So I'm really happy.
First of all, I would like to thank His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad for giving us all this support. Without him, we wouldn't have seen this sport shining in Bahrain. As for the level of the competition, it was hard to crack in the top 3. I got 3rd place, and it was really hard to get that place. We've been practicing powerlifting for over 3 years. We didn't have any competitions, no one paid any attention, no support for us. But so far in the past few months, we've seen so much progress in the sport in Bahrain. It's still growing. It will still take time to rise to the international level, but we have high hopes, and inshallah, in the future it will be better, and we promise you we'll come up with a better performance in the next competition.
It's worth noting that the concluding day witnessed a tremendous interaction from a large number of spectators who attended to watch the competitions. When the Sawari Theatre Festival for Youth reopened 5 years ago, the culture and theatre scene in the Kingdom of Bahrain was brought back to life and is continuing its rise as an international festival. Despite a variety of circumstances that prevented them from holding events for 4 years, the event returned in 2013 and has continued uninterrupted since. The 10th edition of the festival was held in 2014. But its management, in agreement with the board of directors of As-Sawari Theatre, decided to hold it every 2 years rather than as an annual festival. However, organizers of the festival have dreamt of hosting an international festival for artists and performers from all over the world.
All right, it started on the 1st of this month. It was a huge festival. It is the 12th one. So yeah, this one is special. We have delegates from out of Bahrain, of course, out of Gulf. We have from Russia, we have delegates coming from even France, Germany, Syria, Saudi Arabia. We have GCC also. It is a nice chance to meet people. We have here big actors also who come here. And about the participating events or the theaters, they are very excellent. They are very professional in these things.
Yes, it's very interesting for me to visit this event. So it was first time when I visited Bahrain, and it's very pleasant to see a very good organization, very nice people, and a lot of interesting shows that I have seen here.
The 10th edition of the festival was held in 2014, but its management, in agreement with the board of directors of As-Sawari Theatre, decided to hold every 2 years rather than as an annual festival. However, organizers of the festival have dreamt of hosting an international festival for artists and performers from all over the world.
I can tell you that it's my first visit to Bahrain, so that has been fantastic. And I've seen several productions. Quite a variety every night. It's been a gathering of artists from all around the world, including myself from the United States, and a treat to meet people that I couldn't meet any other way. I led a workshop for, how many days was it? 3. I led a workshop for 3 days about networking all around the world, and I met artists from Kuwait and Saudi Arabia, and it's just been a joy.
It's the first time for me in Bahrain, and I discover new performances, and I'm really happy because in first time the festival have a very good organization, and the choice of performances are very good because we have very different performances, different thematic, different form. And viewpoint, of course, different nationalities, and we can have a real medley about it. And for me, it's really interesting and very important for an international festival.
This is what organizers achieved in its 12th edition, which was launched last Saturday, September 1st. Among the performances, the Kingdom of Bahrain 12th International Theatre Festival of Youth. The Algerian Republic Sister presented the play Silence performance Cry of Pain on the stage of Cultural Hall, which was directed by Zakaria Taqiq and Yahya Budosha, Ruqayya Ramash and Darkhan Qasim.
All right, visitors and audience had a great impression from these works they have done. They just loved it. Usually in Bahrain we don't have, or in Gulf we don't have these kinds of shows. But as I thought, and it happened, they liked it so much. It had another side of a way of telling stories. So they liked it. All the visitors just like these. They have the good and bad, but they have liked all of the shows.
I think the audience is really interesting and respectful because often it's complicated for understand for the concentration because often it's so long when we can understand performances, but the audience have a very good quality of silence, but reaction too because it's an.
The director vision of the play touched the audience and shed light on our Arab reality and our conflict with the West. Some Arab people have become alienated from the components of identity and blindly follow the Western civilization without exploring our minds properly until we live in safety. The director of the show, Zakaria, worked on the body and movement in the form of dance science, the art of body movement, with the music to express these Arab issues.
What I could say, I'm impressed of the level, and I'm impressed how talented are people. I have never seen Arabic theater. I have never seen acting from other countries, and it's totally new for me. And what I wanted to say, that the problems that people say from the stage is these problems are international and very close to us too. So for Russian people, for Russian girls, for example, for me personally.
I will say that the audience has been warm and receptive, attentive, open to a range of different kinds of work. I've been delighted to be amongst people who come from, I know, different places and different perspectives. It's one of the joys of traveling, always. I think the plays have been successful. I think the audiences have been intrigued by what has been shown. And it's allowed people to look at things in slightly different ways, which is what theater's about.
It was very good, and it's a nice festival with all amazing organization. And thanks for them to invite us, our society, Bahrain Youth Forum Society, and also thanks for all sponsors.
A real exchange between actors on the stage and the audience, the public, visitor, and I know a lot of people are not artist people or accoutumate to watch theater. And theater, it's not movie, not cinema, series. We can make a break. You have an actors and actress, scenography in live, and it's a real exchange, a real feeling between the both.
Yes, I'm great thanks to the invitation. It's very pleasant for us to be here and to show our soul, our thoughts, and our world. That moves us. So.
Yeah, of course. Thank you very much for the team of organization team, and thank you very much Khalid and all of people, the director festival. I'm really happy because I'm accoutumate to travel in the Arabic world, Arabic countries, North Africa, Gulf, Middle Orient, and I'm really grateful and honored to be here, and thank you very much to Bahrain people. It's a real pleasure to discover this country, magic country, and very I don't know the term in English, but very good exchange with everybody. Thank you very much.
My special thanks. Well, I have to give a very, very deep special thanks to Khalid Al-Rawi, who organized my being able to come. I met him in Cairo last September, and here I am, so I'm thrilled about that. And of course, I want to thank the U.S. Embassy for making a special effort to make it possible for me to be here.
His Royal Highness Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa, the Prime Minister, delegated Health Minister Faiqa Saeed Al Saleh to inaugurate Bahrain Information Center for His Royal Highness Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa at Prince of Songkla University in Thailand. Professor Dr. Niwat Kawa Perdub, University President and Bahrain Ambassador to Thailand, Ahmed Al Hajari, attended the opening ceremony. The minister expressed her appreciation for inaugurating the center, stressing that His Royal Highness the Prime Minister pays great attention in supporting science and knowledge in Bahrain and abroad, based on his belief in science's role to develop the nation. The minister praised the strong ties between Thailand and Bahrain spanning about 40 years, expressing her admiration for the modern features in the center that match the international level. The center offers a 220-seat reading area and information services about Bahrain and the Middle East. Southern Governor His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Ali Al Khalifa hosted dignitaries and academic figures who attended his weekly majlis. He extended congratulations on the advent of the new Hijri year to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, His Royal Highness Prime Minister Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa, and His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander, and First Deputy Premier. He paid a tribute to teachers, hailing the crucial role in building a promising future generation in Bahrain and arming them with knowledge, ethical and patriotic values, wishing students every success in their school year. His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Ali Al Khalifa stressed the importance of reaching out to citizens to assess their needs and aspirations and ensure them better services. General Advocate Naif Youssef has been elected as a member of Executive Bureau of the International Association of Prosecutors, IAP. He will serve as a member of a committee in charge of selecting outstanding prosecutors from all countries in the world. His election was in recognition of his dedicated efforts in various fields. The International Association of Prosecutors, IAP, is holding its 23rd conference in Johannesburg, South Africa. The association is the largest entity for public prosecutors. It was established essentially to promote international cooperation and build the competencies of public prosecutors, protect human rights regarding criminal lawsuits. Bahrain Red Crescent Society participated in a regional workshop on media and communication. The International Committee of the Red Cross, the Regional Office of International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies for the Middle East and North Africa organized the 3-day workshop in Lebanon. The workshop focused on media and communication during crisis, the significance of field media, target audience and appropriate media messages, ways of dealing with social media and preparing influential media materials through smartphones. Head of Public Relations Ali Kadhim Madan pointed out the importance of social media in conveying media messages to the public during disasters and crises. He added the principles of partnership in humanitarian work adopted by the Bahraini Red Crescent calls for the optimal investment of the social media to establish communication and cooperation with international humanitarian organizations.